Hi besties, welcome back to my channel. It's James. I make YouTube videos about art and watercolor here, and today's video is all about small artistic habits that you can do throughout your day if you're busy at work or if you have a lot of free time, whatever you can do to boost your art habits, if that makes sense, and get more creative in your day-to-day life. So if you're struggling to be motivated with your art, maybe these small life hacks can help you out and get you to be more creative, and that's pretty much it. So let's get into it. So the first is to keep a sketchbook with you at all times, whether that's on your desk at home or at work or at uni. If you study, keep it in your bag, something like that. Or if you go out, maybe just keep a sketchbook in the bag that you take out with you so that you always have access to a pen as well, or a pencil, so that you can sketch things on the go and have something there to allow you to be creative whenever you please and wherever you are. Even if it's just for a few minutes a day, you can sketch and it'll just be a lot easier for you to warm up wherever you want to, and hopefully it will help the type of excuse where you're like, oh, I don't have supplies with me, I can't really draw now. Maybe you can also download an app on your phone like Procreate for your phone or something like that, or Ibis Paint, and paint with your finger if you don't have a stylus. There's all these sorts of things that you can do to paint on the go essentially. The next one is similar, and that is to keep art books nearby you. So if you are working at a desk, it's probably easy to have a little spot where you can have art books next to you, whether these are instructional books that you can open and flip through and start to do more creative things during the day, or just something inspirational, just like a coffee table style book that is fun to flip through to get inspiration if you're looking for something to sketch while you're at work or at home. And the next one is to keep dedicated art social media accounts. So for example, Instagram or Pinterest have something that is completely curated with art. So if you have a personal account, you can keep that. I'm not saying delete your personal Insta or something like that. Have an Instagram account for your art, even if you're not posting your art online and you're the type of person that likes to just be creative in private. It's just nice to have a curated social media feed so that if you are looking at it and doom scrolling, at least you're getting something positive out of it for your creative well-being. Okay, the next one is social media related as well, but is to join art challenges. So there's Inktober, Mermaid. I'm not sure if there's any controversies with those or something like that, but there are so many other art challenges as well. Draw this in your style challenges on Instagram, and I'm sure if you just type in any social media that you're using, or even YouTube, you can find a bunch of art challenges on Discord servers or something like that, and they are really good to give you prompt lists. Some of them do it every single day so that you don't need to waste time in your busy schedule trying to figure out, oh my god, what should I be drawing today? What kind of things should I do? The challenge will provide the constraints that will allow your creativity to flourish. The next one is, if you're not feeling sure what to draw, but you don't want to do an art challenge or something like that, you can always do master studies of your favorite artists and get their artworks, pieces that you like, and try to recreate it in your own style. And you don't have to publish this to social media, but if you do, do it with credit and clearly say who it is, so you're not copying people's work. But it's a lot of fun and it's really easy. You don't have to think that hard, and it probably will teach you a lot about different people's art styles or things like that. So you can just focus on the things that are most interested about that person's art and try to break it down and study it and learn from it and apply that to your own art in the future. And it's just like a fun, easy way to have less creative burden on yourself to come up with a completely new original idea, but it's still a fun way to practice your skills. The next is to limit the type of materials that you're using. So if you're a watercolorist, for example, and you have a whole bunch of colors, you have so many palettes and you're confused, you're like, don't know which to pick up first, pick one color from one palette and try to make an illustration or drawing with it, and only use one tool. Don't use all of your brushes or anything like that. Same thing with Clip Studio Paint or Procreate. If you have a favorite brush or something, just pick that, pick one color or two color palette, something really limited, just to get the mental burden of starting out of the way and to help you figure out what to do. Creating constraints is one of the easiest ways to push forward with your art. The next is to habit stack it with something that you're already interested in doing, such as watching TV or something like that when you're on the couch or in bed or wherever you watch TV, drawing on your iPad or listen to YouTube videos or audiobooks, whatever content that you want. It doesn't really matter, but the point is to add drawing or add painting to some existing habit that you already have in your life that is already taken root in your life, and you don't really need to think that much. So it will also become a trigger. For example, if you have a morning coffee, you can keep a sketchbook and link sketching and drinking your morning coffee, and all of the dopamine and stimulants from the activity that you're doing will be linked to that new habit with painting and drawing, and it will help you form a better habit. And or if you're a little bit neurodivergent like me, maybe it will just be fun to do two things at once. And the last one is a little bit about motivation, and it's just to look back on how far you've come already with all of your artwork and art progress so far. So maybe you're feeling busy and overwhelmed with all of your creative things that you have planned for yourself, but you're having trouble getting started. But it's really hard to push forward in life when you don't really know what to look back on, and just celebrate small wins to build creative confidence and keep going, and just take it easy and keep sketching. Subscribe if this video was useful. Let me know in the comments what other tips that you have that you would like to share with other people, or what problems that you have about keeping creative during a busy day, especially if you have work or a busy schedule, something like that. Just share it in the comments and I would love to read them and respond to them all. And yeah, bye!